The grace of Lord Ganapati, Nritta Ganapati in particular, who belongs to the Purnima Tuti, which is related with the Tattva of Akasha, and with the grace of Goddess Chitra, who is also related with the Paurnami Titi, Purnima Titi, especially when it falls on Thursday, it's considered to be very good. I am just going to start down the classes. It has been a long time since we have met in this platform. Lead kindly, lightly, thou me on amidst the encircling gloom. By the grace of Lord Ganesha, we have commenced our classes. Whenever we are speaking of astrology, first we should know about the 12 signs, then about the nature of the signs, then the element of the signs, and the planets which are governing the signs, and their correlation with our human body parts, and which planets get exalted or is happy in a particular sign, and which planet is debilitated or not so comfortable in a sign, and planets which are friendly and inimical towards each other. So this is the basics of what we have to learn in astrology. So I am just starting from place 0. We will forget aside what we have read earlier. This is the place 0 we are starting now, and the real classes begin now. So there was a reason for waiting. When you wait for something, the weight of the subject adds up. So understand that when you are born, the sky around you is 360 degrees. 360 degrees 3D. And this 360 degrees is consequently divided into 12 parts, that is of 30 degrees each. It is just a representation of the 3D sky. In North Indian chart, they represent it as diamond squares, and in South Indian chart, they put it as squares block. And when we are talking about astrology, we are talking now here about Vedic astrology in particular. We are not talking about Oriental astrology, which speaks about the sun and which is circular in the sky. This is what you see is what you get. Here earth is placed, you are born in the earth. When you are born in the earth, the eastern side of the horizon is where the sun rises, is considered as the Lagna, the point where your thought is focused, the place of your intellect. It is called as Lagna, Lagnadipati, Lagnesha. जिस चीज़ पर हमें लगना है, in which we anchor our thoughts. So they take it a 360 degree. The first impression is the best impression. Likewise, when a person is born, the planetary alignment in the sky is of a certain nature, which is going to decide her thought pattern for the future. So Lagna is the beginning, and moon represents in your chart the mind. Understand, when Purnima or Amavasya comes, you have tides in the ocean. Your physical body is made of 70% of water. World is made of water 70%. So the most deciding factor in your life is the placement of moon. Manastrayate mantraha. The manas is moon. So that is why we are called as Manushya. So the moon matters a lot in the chart, given chart. There are 12 houses, and the natural scheme of zodiac starts with Aries. Aries is red in color. Aries is governed by Mars. Aries has 3 lunar constellations or nakshatras, and Aries is 30 degrees. Aries represents the head. The sign of Aries is ram, the goat. Aries starts with Ashwini. Ashwini, the star governed by Ketu, has 4 padas. 4 padas represent Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. Dharma is the spiritual inclination. Artha is the desire to collect wealth. Kama is the desire for satisfaction, and Moksha is Mogakshaya, that means to fulfill and reach the lotus feet of God. So every nakshatra has 4 objectives, goals, agenda, which we call as dharma, artha, kama, moksha. And every person born in a particular star is governed by the pada. It is four-legged. A 30-degree can accommodate 9 padas. Understand, a 30-degree in the sky can accept 9 padas. There is space for 9 padas. Each pada is 3.2 degrees. So 9 into 3.2 exactly works to 30 degrees. So overall, how many padas? 9 into 12 is 108 padas. We do Ashtotra Namavali for 108. And 108, understand, is a very powerful number, which is the deciding factor for your future. Have this in mind. 32, it's a very powerful number. Later I will go on to explain. So 27 into 4 is 108. Aries defines the head. Aries is fiery in nature. Aries has 3 lunar constellations. Ashwini, then we come to Apabharani, then Kritika. Just like a country, a republic country has various states governed by various parties, but there will be a central party governing the whole nation. Understand, Aries is governed by Mars, but the first part of Aries is governed by Ketu. Ketu refers to the solar south node of the moon, and science has proved that the south node of the moon has many mysteries upon that, right? And the second part is governed by Venus, Apabharani Nakshatra. Ashwini Nakshatra has the symbol of 2 horses, Natsaya and Satya. What is their objective? Materialism and spiritualism. So naturally, those born in Ashwini Nakshatra have 2 aspects in their life. They seek wealth as well as spiritual knowledge. They are healers, fiery in nature, because Ketu has also some element of fire in that. They call it as Beta Aries, one of the smallest nakshatras, but the amount of fire, energy, the illumination is very high in Beta Aries, which is considered to be Ashwini. So Ashwini is a healer nakshatra. Those horse, it called as horsepower. They carry less luggage, more comfort. Then we come to Apabharani. The animal is male elephant. That is, Ashwini is ruled by Ashwini Devas. Apabharani Nakshatra is ruled by Yama. The symbol is of a cooking, micro oven or cooker, or the things where we cook food. Understand, man's exit from the body happens when he consumes the wrong food. The second place. And it is a nakshatra of Venus, Shukra. Venus is also concerned with tasty foods. It has a watery element there. Because the third thing is Kritika. Kritika, 1 pada is there in Mesha, that is to say Aries. And that 1 pada is ruled by Sun, and it denotes a razor to cut. Human birth takes place when the doctor separates the baby from the mother, from the umbilical cord. Hence, Aries by nature is red in color, denotes head, denotes capital, denotes king. All these things are governed by Aries. We will proceed from today one by one. It will be more focused lessons from today. Stay connected. Thank you.